Morning, how are we all doing? Pete here. It's Tuesday morning. I'm out on the Himalayan. I'm just off to the breakfast club with the old farts. It's a bit of a chilly one this morning, but it's a beautiful morning, nice and clear, so I thought I'd get the old Himalayan out and give it a little run along some of the lanes. So I'm going to have a little run round and then I'm just going to go off to breakfast, then have another little run round basically. Probably have a coffee today somewhere after I've had breakfast. I've got a posh coffee with me. Hope everybody's well and getting over Storm Dara. I was working on Saturday. I did plan on filming some of it while I was at work, but it was just horrible weather, and I was in town anyway. I was not out in the countryside, so it's just pretty boring really. Cool, I've got the visor, it's a bit chilly. That's better. That's better. But I've got to get used to getting out in the cold on the bike. I'm not just a fair weather rider, I do go out in all weathers. The only thing I really hate now as an older rider, biker, is wet weather. I do hate getting soaked. I've got good gear, but the rain, especially if you're riding a bike any distance, it'll seep through somewhere. You know, and then you get cold and it's not very nice. Yeah, I haven't been out on the Himalayan in ages. Well, it seems like ages. I do like this bike though. I think I've mentioned that before. Just going past the Eden project, which is on the left hand side. That was the entrance. We just went, well, one of the entrances. I was going up with to have a ride on Sunday with the Saddlebags group, the Los Pazeros and a few other chaps, but one thing led to another and I couldn't do it. Just I was up ladders trying to sort out my daughter's guttering and one thing and another due to Storm Dara, so that put paid to me going out on Sunday. So I was sort of doing repair jobs. I had some problems with my greenhouse, so I did have a sort of an excuse. It was still blustery on Sunday, I must admit, but so yeah, I couldn't get out on they done a slippery ride or something, slippery lanes ride, social ride. By all accounts, much fun was had by all, including a bit of a tree lumberjack work I think they were doing as well down one lane. Oh, I've done one of their tricks. I just left my indicator on for 5 minutes just now. I'm going to have to move my phone mount because it hides the indicator light, and I'm a man of a certain age, I forget to turn things off. It's good to get out on a bike though. As a biker, the trouble is when it gets to this, because it's not like I used to have to ride to commute all the time and on a bike, so it was a case of having to get out on the bike. But as I don't have to now, it's all for pleasure really. When the weather's not so good, you sort of don't go out on the bike, or tend not to get the bike out so much. And when I don't ride a motorcycle, I don't know, there's something about about it for me. I think it's just in my blood. It's just been there for so long. If I'm not out on a bike and I don't go out on a bike for a long while, oh, there's something going on there, a bit of a water leak by the looks of it. Don't know what's going on there. Chap trying to sort it out anyway. Yeah, it's sort of for me it does something for my mental health, to be quite honest. I just think it does. It's just, I love it. I love being out on a motorcycle. I don't need to go fast. Them days have gone. I've had that ticket. God, sun's bright. So I don't feel I need to go fast or anything like that. So it's not a speed thing for me. It's more of just getting out on a bike. And it's not just about camaraderie, because I'm quite happy going out on my own. Although I do like obviously going out with the chaps and that, and it's good fun. But I just enjoy that little doggy there, bless him. I just enjoy getting out on the bike. Yeah, I've got in February, I'm going on the Bruce Pollard Dragon Rally in Wales, and the last 2 times, or the first time I've been twice now, well, 1.5 really, because the first time I broke down, so I didn't get there. But the second time I got there, and both times the weather's been really good actually. Been a lot of rain. Be nice to have a bit of cold weather. Although I don't know, riding the bike for 6 hours up to North Wales in freezing temperatures are not much fun, but we'll see. There's a tree down there on the left. I haven't got heated gloves or heated vest. I do sort of toy with the idea of getting a heated vest, so if any bikers out there who watch this channel have got a heated vest, like to go under the jacket, if they could put a comment below and sort of what they're like, how much they are, and what's advice on recommendations and stuff. Because I must admit, riding the bike to North Wales and if the weather's not very nice, I wouldn't mind something like a heated vest. I mean, I've got good gear, don't get me wrong, I've got merino wool underlayers and the stuff like that, but sitting on a bike for 6 hours or thereabouts, and if it is really cold and I'm not, you know, I don't know which bike to take actually, whether to go on the Himalayan or the Pan. A lot will depend on the weather, which might sound strange, but if it's decent weather I might go on the Himalayan, because I can stay off the motorways, and I'd like to go across Brecon Beacons and that way and make it like a decent trip of it for a few days. Just take me time actually going across along the little road, smaller road. But if the weather's not as good, then it'll be on the Pan-European probably, which offers a lot more protection and it's better for obviously on the motorways. Place down here on the right, they've got some London buses. I don't know what they do with them, whether if people used them. I know someone like back in the day, the hippies and stuff bought London buses and they were using them to live in, or whether someone's bought the bus and then lived in it while they built the house. But they've got, one of them's painted sort of green. It looks like there's someone living in it. There's a lot of little plots of land and stuff like that down here, where people sort of live a bit off grid, shall we say. Oh, we've got a flood. I must admit, I'm glad I've got the TKC 80 tyres on this bike for winter. If I could get hold of another set of wheels for Himalayan, I'd buy another set and put a more road orientated tyre on it as well, because I can't be asked to faff around. Although I might get TKC 70s next, which are a little bit more of an intermediate tyre. There, I've done it again. I left the bloody indicator on, didn't I? Turning around that junction. I'm going to have to move this thing. That kind gentleman told me I've got my indicator on. Alright, let's get it down there. Oh, that's up. This is called driving lane. Right, time for breakfast, so I'll speak to you all in a little while when I get back to here. Yeah, big old tree down there, but no logs. Amazing round here, anybody cuts a tree down, the logs are gone near enough straight away. A good old cart there, trolley jack. So I've had a breakfast with the old boys, just out down through what they call the Luxillian Valley. Tree down there. Nice wooded valley. And it sort of goes away into a single track. I'm thinking about getting myself a new camera. I quite like the DJI because it's a lot better in low light, and also wondering about when I go through like the trees and stuff. And when it gets darker, I understand they're a bit better in a low light. I'm not a great one for cameras. I like pressing buttons, and as long as they work, I'm happy with that really. A lot of bits of branches down, but nothing too bad at the moment through here. A few trees in there uprooted and come down. We've got the railway line running across here. A lovely place on the left there, holiday lets I think. Big old branches hanging down there. See, it's not off, these are roads, but they're sort of, well, I don't know what you call them, they're little lanes really, and it's all covered in mud and leaves. The river's coming through here on the left. Looks like someone's dumped a caravan. It always gets a bit flooded through here. Try ever so slippery. It's like being on ice because you've got all the leaves and the mud and the muck down onto tarmac. Whereas if you're off road, it's sort of, you get a bit more traction. You don't get as much traction. You only get a little bit of traction on these roads. So you have to be very, very careful, else it will soon ping you off. So this is Luxillian we're coming into now. We're just up this steep hill, brings us into the village. Often deliver on a supermarket job around this area. Just in there on the left is Jason's, a motorcycle place where I take the bike for repairs if I can't, something I can't do. Goes to him. He's really good, very, very good. Very busy though, busy man. Bloody great big bungalow there being built. Right, we're just sort of coming back into my village now, so I'll end the video here, and thanks for watching and all that good stuff. If you enjoy the channel and you'd like to support it, give it a click, like and subscribe and all that good stuff. Any comments, put them in the box, be greatly appreciated. I'll try and get back to everybody. Yeah, and everybody stay safe, and if I can keep rubber side down, it's always good. And I'll speak to you on the next one I'm out on. Speak to you all soon. Bye bye for now. Peace out.